Howdy folks, thanks for stopping in at Dad's Toolbox. In tonight's video, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna rack our Pyment that we made in our How to Make Grape Flavored Mead video into secondary. We're gonna take a hydrometer reading and then we're going to also give it a taste and see where we're at with it. Stick around. All right guys, so if you haven't seen the video on how to make grape flavored mead, hit that link up above, check it out. That way you're caught up on the process that how we got to where we're at right now. Since that video, it's been roughly 45 days. So this has been fermenting under airlock for 45 days. You can see it's this beautiful dark purple. Here, let me get you a closer look. Okay, so it's a beautiful purple color. You can see it's very, very deep. We can't see into it very far. We can see our nice compacted sediment layer there at the bottom. That's going to be our lees. That's all our dead yeast and whatnot. But man, look at that purple color. Well, we're all set up to rack, and I'm seeing bubbles start coming up. So you start moving these things around, fermentation will kick off again. Which is why you can't just go from the primary fermenter into your bottles. Okay, so in order to rack mead this evening, I'm going to be using my, it looks larger than it needs to be, but it kind of is for these 1 gallon bottles, but this will work for 1 gallon bottles and your 5 gallon fermenters, if you have any. I did a whole video on racking, so if you want to go check that out, hit the link. We'll go ahead and hook this up with the vinyl tubing. This vinyl tubing either came with the racking cane, the auto siphon, or it was some stuff I picked up at Home Depot in the plumbing department. You can buy the vinyl tubing there also. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull this out. Set it over here on my clean spot. And then there's no adjuncts or anything in there, so I don't have to worry about stirring anything up except for the lees at the bottom. So I'm just going to go in a little ways and start pumping it. Oop. There we go. Oh, look at that blood red color. That's gorgeous. This one's going to be a little tough to manage, not being able to see into the fluid. So what we're watching for as the fluid level goes down is we're watching for the black plastic that is at the end of the auto siphon. And as soon as I can see it, well then I'm going to inch down a little bit. So now I'm going to lean the bottle towards me and try not to shake it. That makes the water, the fluid level higher on my side. So I'm able to get more of that mead out of the bottom of the jug without disturbing the lees. Ooh. Since I can't really see into the fluid to see if I'm getting any, oh, I'm touching the bottom there. Okay, so what I get is what I get, but looking at the tube here, I don't see any sediment coming up. Stuff is still crystal clear. If I were getting sediment, it would be cloudy. Oops, that's going to make cloudy. There it goes. See, I just turned cloudy right there? Yeah. Okay, well, we're going to get a little cloudiness. That's okay. That's okay, because that'll settle out. We're gonna put this on standby for another couple of weeks anyway. Okay, there's that. Push that in there. Oh, being stubborn. There we go. All right, now I need to get my label transferred over before I forget. This one is labeled number 30 for the year. Okay. I'll go ahead and put him up here. And take our hydrometer reading. Let me get this out of the way. Okay, so in order to do the hydrometer reading, you need a hydrometer, which I have. I'm going to make a video on doing hydrometer readings, but the quick and easy is you go ahead and you put it in, you put your hydrometer in first. You do that because if you fill this thing up and then drop your hydrometer in there, it's going to spill over. So there's your tip for the day. Now, this isn't normally how I do this. It makes things kind of awkward trying to do things and get them on camera. So let's try it like this. We want a nice gentle pour. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and put this on there just to keep the integrity of our system going. All right, so now in order to do the hydrometer reading, what you want to do is take your hydrometer and spin it and then let it do its thing. You spin it to push all the air bubbles and everything off with centrifugal force. Okay, so I can see straight away, where are we at? We are at, that's quite a bit higher than I wished it was. It's gonna be 0.050. 0.050. All right, so we've got our hydrometer reading. We'll put that in our notes. I'll go ahead and shake that bad boy off there. And now I'm going to put this in my little snifter here. Give me a little taste. Oh, that color is gorgeous. And then I'm just going to pour the rest right back into the fermenter. Now you only do this if you're sure that your equipment is sanitized. If you, because this is a way you can contaminate your mead. It should be really sweet according to the hydrometer. Let's see. It smells great. Yeah, it's pretty sweet. It's really good though. She's a bit too sweet though. We may blend her with a drier mead if she doesn't ferment out some more. It looks like she's pushing the air, so we're gonna go ahead and let her do what she's gonna do and then check on it later. All right, so as I was saying before my technology failed, this is a bit sweeter than I wanted it to be in the end, but she's still fermenting. So we're gonna let her set for 2 weeks, let her settle out some more, let her ferment some more, and then we're gonna give it a tasting, another hydrometer reading, and then we'll decide what to do from there. So come back in 2 weeks.